I'm MK. I'm going into 12th grade, and I'm a DS.
I'm Addison. I'm going into 12th grade, and I'm a libero.
I'm Molly. I'm going into 12th grade, and I'm a setter.
I'm Cameron. I'm going to 12th grade. I'm a setter opposite.
Coach, what's the feeling with this team going into the year?
Those are kind of all over the place, right? It depends on the day, but this is probably the first group I've ever had. Out of the entire summer, we've only had one bad day in the gym. Most of the time, it's like kind of like good, bad, and they are very consistent in how they approach practice every day. So that's been super fun to see. They are really competitive. I was thinking about the other day, like giving them just like a rope and being like, hey, we're playing tug of war. But I genuinely was terrified that like one of them would die. So I love how competitive they are. Their vibes in the gym are just so good. So we're just going to try to keep that rolling throughout the year.
Heck yeah. All right, y'all give me something that you're most excited about this season.
I'm really excited for our in-school match against Mountain Brook.
At Mountain Brook,
Yes.
not our in-school match.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Theirs.
I think we all are excited.
I think we're all excited for that just because of the energy and how we played Mountain Brook last year in our school match, and they beat us, so we're ready to come there and beat them.
I'm also excited for opening night here at Hoover and just like seeing all the teams for the first time.
I'd say I'm excited to go to Tilton County. We've never been there before, and I've never heard of them or anything, so that's really exciting.
It's in Clanton. They have good peaches.
Peaches?
And horses.
Peaches.
Yeah, horses.
Yeah, they
Love
have
that.
all that. Yeah.
Love that. All right, so after playing together in the summer and getting ready to start the season, what are some things y'all learned about this team, and what have you noticed playing together?
I think we're a team that thrives off of our defense, and in order to unlock our scoring and rallies, and we just need to have faster tempo, and that's definitely something we worked on. Our setters have spent all summer trying to get the tempo under control, and if we can master that tempo and keep our defense sharp, then we can absolutely beat anybody.
I'd say we definitely thrive off each other's energy. Like if somebody's down or if they're bringing the team down, that's definitely a problem for us. And I think we do a good job of uplifting each other and helping each other become, great.
Going off that, with our competitive spirit being so high and stuff, when that's low, that's a known thing, and so I feel like we've learned a lot about how to keep that manageable throughout a long rally or a long drill, and just knowing that that's a given for us, and knowing we need to have that, and so learning how to channel that in no matter what the situation is.
What have you learned about this team so far?
So many good things, right? I've said multiple times, we graduated every single person on our team that hit a ball over the net last year, except for 1.5.
Yeah.
And so we are young experience-wise, but we're not young age-wise. So I think a lot of people are like, what's Homewood going to look like this year? I think they have no idea what's coming. You just never know. When you first start, you just genuinely never know. But in the beginning of the year, I would say we didn't really deal well with adversity. And they've learned how to do that in 4 weeks, it shows their maturity and how fast they can recognize what they need to work on. And these 4 help us get there. So
Yeah, that's good. What's something that's going to determine whether or not y'all are able to reach your goals this year?
I think continuing to face adversity with a positive mindset, and really, we have 18 people on our team. We're a really big team. So being really selfless, and the goal of pushing each other and having one common goal in mind, I think is really going to help us achieve our goals, make it to state, or just have a successful season. I think, personally, being selfless is the biggest key to that.
I'll also say we have 4 core values, and also those are a really big thing for us. And every practice at the end we rate ourselves, so I think that also helps us be able to get to that common goal, like she said, and help us face adversity, because one of our core values is mental toughness, and that's one big thing we're working on. So.
Good. All right, so tell me a little bit about these four, what they bring to your team and how valuable they are.
I told them actually yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't imagine sitting up here with anybody else this year. I let our teams choose their captains, and these four were chosen by the other 14 people on our team, which speaks a lot to what they do for us and what they do for me personally. We have 2 team captains up here, and we have 2 floor captains up here, and the fact that they're all really great athletes and really great people, it's easy for me to sit next to them and talk about how amazing they are. They believe in what I'm trying to do, and they make it fun every single day. And if I'm gonna laugh every day, it's because one of the 2 on the ends and the 2 in the middle, I mean, they're gonna motivate their team every single minute and every single drill, and I know that, and if we're struggling, all 4 of them are gonna bring us back to our core values, and they're like my bridge from the locker room to my office, and I'm just obsessed with all 4 of them, and I don't want to see any of them graduate, but here we are.
Yeah. All right, so you got 18. So
18.
Who are some of the other contributors that you're going to be expecting a lot out of this year?
Well, I think one of our 2 biggest are our 2 returners. We have Jane Sorotsky in the middle. I think when people play Homewood, they always think that we're going to be quite tall, and we graduated a lot of our height. So I think Jane's going to stand out for us this year instead of just being one. And then Kaylin Morey was on our team last year, and we had 2 senior outsides. So she kind of evolved into a DS role, but she's going to take on a bigger role for us this year. And I'm just kind of excited about all of the other pieces. We have so many pieces, and we are so deep. I say all the time, like, we're an army, and we're all coming. So if something happens, we don't want injuries, but if we have one, we have people that are ready to step up and are bought into a year of playing a role, and they kind of know that. And then we have some people who last year, I think, introduced themselves as a setter, and this year introduced herself as a setter opposite. She's been super fun to watch this summer, actually enjoy hitting. So I think it's going to look similar, but we're going a lot faster, and our ball control is a lot better. So,
yeah. How are y'all kind of looking at it from a, being some of the leaders of this team? Like, I've got a lot of younger ones, a lot of players that have never, had to step up on varsity before. So what's it look like to be one of the team leaders?
It was definitely interesting at first, like just mixing all the maturity levels, and we kind of had to figure that out and how to lead the younger ones and like how they'll listen to us, but also not being like bossy and like coming across to them how like we should. But like in that, we've gained so much connection, and we never thought we'd say this, but like we are so close. Like all of us, like if anything happened, we'd all be there together. So it's just fun, like having a big team, and we're thankful.
And I think the good thing about us 4 is, I would say me and Molly are a bit of the bossy ones, and we kind of like are really sure with it. And then MK and Cam are like the lackadaisical ones, like the chiller people. I would say listen to them. So I just think it's more of all 4 of us, like someone on the team, one person listens to at least one of us. And I think that's very helpful in the sense of we're all trying to come across the same thing, but we all come across it in different ways. So
I think a big part of it was respect in the beginning. So when all the younger people came in, just having that respect for them, not treating them different because they're younger. Like, we have a rising freshman on our team, like not treating her different because she's younger or like anything like that. So I think when we gave that respect to them, they returned that to us, and I think that was a good part of it.
That's good. So when you look at the season starting next week,
let's go.
what do you hope the progression looks like over the next 2.5 months?
I'm pretty honest, especially with these four, and I try really hard to be honest with the group as a whole. But I don't know if I've said this to them out loud yet or not, but I do think in the beginning of the year we're going to get punched in the jaw. I think we're going to have to figure out how to score at the level that we're going to be playing at, and but when these kids mature throughout the season, like, I wouldn't want to be the one that pulls Homewood out of the bag that has to play us at the end of the year, because our foundation, our defense, our serve receive, and our setting are people that have played for me now for 3 years. And so when we can get it under control and let our littles or our less experienced hitters figure that out and when to go, I think it's going to be gnarly. Like, I can't wait to see where we are at the end, and I just hope that they trust that process and don't lose faith in what we're looking at if we do get punched in the jaw, but we'll see.
Yeah. What's a road trip with the Patriots look like?
Definitely a lot of music. Yes. Lots of music, lots of laughter. I feel like we have a lot of like inside jokes like with everybody. We like to play pranks on Coach Burgess. So
A lot of TikToks.
yes.
Cameron dancing in the aisles.
Yeah.
I'll get some dance moves up in there.
Bus is fun.
Doing
Bus is
makeup,
really fun.
just a lot of girl things. Yes.
Yeah. Very good. What else do we need to know?
We're just excited. It's gonna be fun. One last ride with us, so
I think we have a lot of people coming for us this season, as in they want to beat us because we have a big name on our backs. And I think implying and going back to our skill level, we're implying a 2-person serve receive, and then we have Cameron and we have some great hitters up there. And one of our strengths is serving, so keeping an aggressive serve at all times is very essential. And just having the mindset of we can beat anybody we put our minds to, I think it's really going to help us, and we're excited.
Ready
Sound
to
good?
go.
Love it.
Ready for opening night. Let's do it.